Hi there, guys, gals. Hope you're all doing well. Welcome back to more esports talk. You know, I can almost not even start this video without smirking to all of you guys because God almighty, if you somehow weren't on Twitter yesterday, you might want to go back on your timeline and check out what you missed. There's probably going to be a lot of tweets we'll be talking about in the next few days because so much was tweeted, I can't catch up to all of it. The hot topic, obviously, though, I'm sure a few of you guys expected a video on, and I've been really waiting to break down for all of you, is 100 Thieves member Courage taking on Envy owner, that being Hastr0. By the way, every time Hastr0 tweets about 100 Thieves, there always seems to be a back and forth. This one is the most heated one I have ever seen. I can luckily tell you guys, I talked to Hastr0 very briefly. He said after all of this, he'd still be willing to buy Courage a beer on LAN, which is honestly really commendable because this guy can take flack like no other, and Courage gave out flack like no other yesterday, just shortly after a tweet about the Dallas Empire, that also being under the Envy branch. In case you guys missed CDL Super Week, it was actually the Empire ending the Thieves streak so far this season with a 3-0 sweep. And once Hastr0 tweeted about that, it was all over. Hastr0 said that was a big-time match versus LA Thieves last night for the #1 seed in the CDL first major. Got the 3-0, and the Thieves are suddenly quiet again. Followed up by saying, I mean, not even a mention of the match before or after on some of those timelines. That's how you know you've asserted dominance. To which JCap, LA Thieves member, says, do you ever get tired of this crap, man? Mike responds saying, you know me pretty well, Cap. Why do you even need to ask that question? JCap again goes, figured at some point you get tired of begging for attention, but guess not. And here is where the world came crumbling down. As Courage jumps in saying, Cap, come on, bro. Hastr0 has to be the one to tweet when Envy wins a match because there are no Envy fans to do it for him. Just take a look at their average combined 4,000 subscribers across their 3 YouTube channels this year. I'd rather run a successful, well-rounded business. Hastr0 chimes in, Jack, you care so much about the money and views, that is obvious. Don't assume those are what drive me also. From the beginning, it's been about realizing potential of our teams and players as champions. We are different. Go drop another hashtag ad on the timeline. Courage fires back. Come on, Mike. You were a below-average Call of Duty professional, became a below-average Call of Duty commentator, and are now hemorrhaging money as a team owner. I'd keep replying, but this is the most interaction you've gotten since you snaked Clayster. I'm breaking news here, guys. He actually does keep replying, and it gets heavier. Mike goes, Jack, you really don't have a clue about our business. Slanging ads on Twitter and YouTube is not the only way to support an esports organization. We are extremely healthy as a business, and I'm sure you'll wake up to that soon. Not going to take any pop shots, just smiles from me. To which Courage goes, it's funny, I have huge respect for your team, but you embarrass them with these tweets. Everyone looks on the old guy shouting at clouds. That's you. Just fade into obscurity as you rightfully should. Let Krim, Shotzi, Kyler, and Illy be the stars. And it even didn't really stop there as Courage goes on the main tweet about earnings, his Fortnite earnings versus the Call of Duty former professional, that being Hastr0 and his earnings. Of course, Jack has a history there as well. It's just calling him dog water, and it continued back and forth for a few tweets here and there. There were stringents from other players and just about everyone inside the Call of Duty scene, and then I think other esports scenes were realizing that all the heat is in Call of Duty, and they switched over in the timeline and saw this all occurring, and there were so many different opinions. Now, I will say, really, it's tough because I really do enjoy the Thieves, and I also really do enjoy Hastr0 because, to be quite frank with all of you guys, the banter he started, rightfully so. Envy has made a huge swing of things. They struggled to end 2020. We all know it, especially with the CSGO issues, especially with the calling on, of them being a champion esports organization. But besides the Dallas Empire, it's just not much success. Now, all of a sudden, they still had the Dallas Empire looking like a top Call of Duty team, and Envy Valorant looking very strong as well. You could throw Rocket League in there. They have really made a switch for looking good at esports, and the Empire did 3-0 sweep the LA Thieves. Some might debate it was a closer series than the 3-0 was, but I just saw it as an owner tossing out banter towards another one of the more popular teams in the CDL. I didn't blame him for it. Did Courage take it a step that I didn't expect him to take it to? 100%. I don't think anyone out there saw Hastr0's tweet and thought, oh, Courage is going to jump in and bring it to a whole new level, that Hastr0 should fade into obscurity, and that he was a lackluster COD professional and a lackluster commentator and is hemorrhaging money as an owner. I don't think anyone thought he would take it that far, and to me, it was really far. I know we're all going to be on different sides here, but I love the banter. I love the trash talk. I felt it went to a place where it was exciting, to say the very least. I think we all agree there, but was it too far? That is a different question. And Hastr0 ends it all and wraps it all up with a tweet. And again, I did talk to him very briefly personally. He does, you know, again, he definitely likes to be a bit more of a bold owner, and I will say I think other owners can get away with the stuff that apparently Hastr0 cannot. His teams have been increasingly competitive, and I love this kind of banter, but certainly could it be portrayed a bit better? Could he call out other teams? But am I going to fault him for calling out a very popular team into Thieves and try and gain the interactions that he did today? Not really. I'm not really sure where I fall on this one, guys, but it was some of the best trash talk and banter that we have seen throughout the entire year. All right? Leave your thoughts down below. What do you think about this? Now, besides all of that, though, I will say this. There were a ton of tweets sent out yesterday because of what this sparked. And a lot of them, in my eyes, were super unprofessional and targeted at Call of Duty players and pros for no reason. I might be talking about those in the coming days, but you know, the Courage and Hastr0 stuff was funny, right? It was really deep banter, and some things were said which were pretty heavy, but there were other things said yesterday that were just blatantly disrespectful, and I'm sure there's going to be more talk about that as well. So what do you guys think? Until next time, you know what to do. All right, get your cup, take a big old sip, stay hydrated. I'll catch you guys back here sometime soon. Take care.